Okay guys, so we're going to make a sweet potato gluten-free flatbread. So in order to do that, we're going to need to steam sweet potato so that we can use it to make our flatbread. So this is going to be the first process. So what we're going to do is take the sweet potato, and we're actually going to use our pressure cooker to cook our sweet potato. So in the pressure cooker, we put the cooking rack in first. We then want to put our sweet potato in. We're going to put 1 cup of water. So we have just put the 1 cup of water in. So we're just going to cover this up, and we're going to put it to pressure cook for about between 8 to 10 minutes. After that, our sweet potato will be soft, and then we'll be able to use it in order to make our flatbread. Okay guys, so we have finished pressure cooking our sweet potato for our flatbread. So what we're going to do, actually what I did, I used 2 cups of water. I know initially I showed you 1, but I used 2 cups of water, and I pressure cooked it for 10 minutes because, as you can see, it's very thick. So we're now going to peel the skin off the sweet potato, and we're going to get the contents, and we're going to measure out 1 cup. So we're going to use 1 cup of sweet potato for our flatbread. Now the reason why you want to steam this as opposed to baking it, if you bake it, it will dry out the sweet potato. And because we're going to use we need the moisture within the sweet potato in order to help bind our flour to make our flatbread. All right. So now I'm just going to mash the sweet potato. Okay, so now let me put 1 cup. Let's see if we get 1 cup out of this. Alright, so here we have our sweet potato. So this is what we're going to use in order to really bind our flour. Okay guys, so we're going to make a sweet potato flatbread. And these are all the ingredients we're going to use in order to make our sweet potato flatbread. So we have 2 cups of gluten-free flour. Of course, you can use regular flour as you wish. We have half a teaspoon of baking soda here. We have 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We have half a teaspoon of salt, and we have 1 tablespoon of clarified butter, and we have 1 cup of mashed sweet potatoes. So, or 1 cup of mashed sweet potato. So let's get to assembling everything together. So we're going to add in our flour. We're going to add in our baking soda, baking powder, salt, and our clarified butter. Of course, you can use coconut oil or any type of oil that you wish. Alright, let's add in our mashed potatoes, our sweet mashed potatoes now. Our sweet mashed potato. Okay, we're going to have to add some milk to this to help it to come together. I'm just going to get some milk so that I can add to this. Alright, so I just added about a quarter cup of milk. And just squeezing everything together to see if I could form a ball, which would then allow me to form a disc shape for my flatbread. Alright, let's get our baking sheet so we can press out our flatbread onto our baking sheet. Alright, so to help to flatten out our flatbread, we'll use 2 pieces of wax paper. In order to press it down and get it nice and flat. You're going to have to form it back into a disc. I think I should add a little more milk again to this to make it a little more moist, which might help it to really hold together nicely. So let us add a little more milk to this. It's not perfectly cylindrical, well, it's not a perfect disc, but I will just work with that. What I'm doing, I'm just laying them in front here on my baking sheet. It's a challenge when you work with gluten-free flour. It doesn't bind together as regular flour. So you just make the best of the situation. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bake this in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for first 10 minutes on one side and then about another 4 minutes on the other side. So there you have it, folks, our sweet potato flatbread. Once again, thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye for now.